Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm going to show you guys how I got that foundation look that I was rocking in those pictures. So if you guys want to see how I get this Instagram baddie base, then just keep on watching. All right, you guys. So the main reason that I call it the baddie base is because this is the normal foundation look that you see so many Instagram models wearing. You can put this with any eyeshadow look or lashes and you will be super bomb. So I know you guys saw that picture and it's why you're here. So let me explain. I like to start off with powder on my brows because it helps the product adhere to my skin a lot better and it helps my brows last way longer. So I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in the shade Ebony. I'm taking that on the BH Cosmetics number 6 brush and I'm just going to fill in the natural shape of my brows. The powder that I'm using is the Airspun powder. And like I said, I just like to do this. I put the powder on first and then I put the product on, and I know my brows are gonna look a little weird in the clips, y'all, but that's just the natural shape of my brows. It's gonna come together in the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill those in and I'll be back when I need to clean up. Alright, y'all, so now that I'm done brushing that product through, it's time to clean up my brows. And I am going to take a flat brush. This is also from the 96-piece set from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just taking any old foundation. I just grabbed the Fenty Foundation in the shade 420. I do not like using concealer, and the reason that I don't is because I don't want it to be too bright, and for me, using a concealer that's 2 to 3 shades lighter than me is too bright for my face. So I just take a normal concealer, or not a concealer, I'm sorry y'all, a normal foundation that I use, and I clean my brows up. And you're gonna see me take that all over my lid, and the reason that I do that is because this shade is a little bit too yellow for me, so I take it all over my lid so that it looks seamless and you really can't tell that I corrected. And I'm also going to clean up the top of my brow, but I do not typically do this, y'all. I just did this because I messed up that day. Again, like I said, I like for my look to look as natural as possible. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean those up, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Alright, you guys, to clean up my brows, I'm going to take this Real Techniques Crease Deluxe blending brush. I probably said that backwards, but it's normally for eyeshadow, but I am going to go ahead and take that and blend out that concealer. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Brow Drama Clear Brow Gel. And this is just to set everything in place and make sure that your brows really don't go anywhere. Like, girl, you could get a drink thrown on you and your brows won't move, okay? Of course, y'all don't be out here getting drinks thrown on y'all, okay? You're better than that. So, after I'm done... Y'all, I dance like a white girl, okay? No offense to white girls, okay? So now that I'm done, I'm just gonna spray my face with the Smashbox primer water. Yeah, I'm almost out, y'all, but we're gonna use it till it's gone. With the Smashbox primer water and the MAC Fix Plus spray. Okay, these are what I use as primers. I'm an oily girl and I have not had an issue with this so far. You can use the actual primer, but for me, this works for me just fine. I haven't had any problems with my makeup not really staying on or anything like that. Okay, girl, we get it. We get it. We got you. We got you. Okay, come on, let's move on. Let's keep going. All right, y'all gonna see me feeling myself in this video a lot. I'm sorry, but I know I'm not the only one that do this when they get ready and they be listening to music and just feeling themselves, and y'all gonna see me do this through this whole video. So after I spray my face with my primers, I'm going to go in with this vitamin C serum. You can use any vitamin C serum or any serums, oils, whatever you want to use, primers. This is just what I'm using. I got this from Marshall's. Honestly, I don't even think it's name brand. It's just like, y'all know how Marshalls be having that stuff that don't really have a name brand on it. Yeah, this is that. I don't really care for it that much. Like, it's alright, but I really didn't know a difference. It just kind of makes me glow a little bit more. So this is the foundation I'm using, but first I'm going to go in with this NYX liquid illuminator. I'm not sure the shade of this, but this is the pink one. I'll leave everything in the description box just in case I forget something or don't remember a name or something. And the foundation that I just showed you guys was the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless foundation in the shade New Guinea. And that is what I'm going to be using. I put this on first though to give me a little bit more of a glow to my skin and to make me a little bit more dewy, because I do have to use matte foundations. So I'm just taking this on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender. First I'm going to dot it all over my face, you know, get your dots in, girl. And then I'm going to blend it out with a beauty blender. And I'm going to spray the beauty blender with a Fix Plus spray because I forgot to wet it before I sat down. And I did not feel like getting back up. Y'all going to see me be lazy in this video a few times. I didn't feel like getting back up to wet it. So I'm just spraying it with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that foundation out. Alright, you guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and conceal using that Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Tan. And I'm going to take that under my eyes, on my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And I'm just going to go ahead and conceal. I do conceal and highlight in 2 different steps, but I just do this because I'm extra, y'all. You do not have to do this step. Definitely make this routine your own. But I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. So now that that step's done, I'm going to go ahead and cream contour using the Black Opal Stick Foundation in the shade Suede Mocha. And I just take that on my cheeks, my forehead, and my nose. You can definitely do your chin if you want to. I don't, but that's just my preference. And for this step, you guys, I use 2 different beauty blenders. I'm going to try to explain this to the best of my ability. So for the first beauty blender, for my base, I use that for my foundation. So that was the first beauty blender that you saw me use. Now this one is a separate one. It's a clean one, and I'm using this for just my contour. And the reason that I do this is because I do not like for my contour to look muddy. I like for the color and the depth to really show. So I use a clean beauty blender, because if I mix those 2 shades, it's going to look very muddy, and I don't like that. So I take 2 just to make sure that nothing looks muddy or anything like that. And then after I'm done blending my contour out, I take that same beauty blender that I use my foundation for, and then I just go over everything to make sure that it looks seamless. So I'm going to go ahead and finish blending this out, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with my highlighting shade, and I'm using Anastasia Stick Foundation in the shade Almond. And I'm going to take that under my eye, on my nose, my chin, and I'm going to highlight under where we put that contour. And the reason that I do this is just so that it makes me look a little bit more cut, and so that I look a little more sleek. Like I said, if you don't want to do this step, you don't have to, guys. You can just take my routine and make it your own and practice and see what works for you, because everything that I do may not work for you, just like I'm stating the things that some people do that do not work for me, honey, because trust me, I've tried it and I do not like that look on me. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. I sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus just so that it could blend a little bit easier. And then I'm just going to take that beauty blender and just blend that out. I don't recommend using a lot of product or something too bright, because then that could be too much. But I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out, and I'll be back when I'm ready to set. Alright y'all, so now that I'm happy with my base and I blended everything out and made sure it looks seamless, you guys, when you're doing this part, please make sure that it's seamless enough to your liking. I really do not want you guys out here looking like puzzle pieces. You should not really be able to see where your contour starts and your highlight ends. So make sure you're blending everything out before you set it, because once it's set, girl. So I'm taking the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just going to take that in the areas that we highlighted, and I take mine on a beauty... What am I doing? Anyway, I take that on a beauty blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the areas where we highlighted, making sure that everything is going to be set in place, and I'll be back when we're ready to contour.
How much I miss you. The whole time on my mind is how much.
Alright you guys, so now that we have everything set, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal True Match powder, and I'm using the shade C8, because when you contour you want to use a cool toned shade, and when you're bronzing you want to use something warm. So I'm using that in the shade C8, and then I'm taking that on a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm going to go ahead and go over the areas where we contoured, and I am going to go a little bit under my chin, even though I didn't cream contour there, and that's just because I need to hide my double chin. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those areas, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright y'all, so I'm taking just a fluffy brush, and this is another one from that BH Cosmetics set, and I'm just going to dust away that powder, but I'm also pressing it into my skin just a little bit so that it can give me a flawless look, and also to make sure that that stuff ain't going nowhere. And so I'm just pushing that in and dusting that away, and yeah, I really think I'm cute out here. Okay. So after I'm done, I'm going to spray my face with this MAC Fix Plus spray. And then, y'all, it's my favorite thing. I'm getting ready to highlight my face. And I'm using the Maybelline MasterChrome. I'll leave the shade and the number in the description box. I believe it's number 1 or something like that. Y'all, I'm probably wrong. It's the gold one. And I'm taking that on a fan brush from that same BH Cosmetics set, y'all. Y'all really need to go out and get you one. It's so bomb. And I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my face, y'all. If you do not react like that to City Girls, we definitely cannot be friends. All right, y'all, but continue. Alright you guys, so I'm taking a small pointed brush, dipping back into that highlighter, and I'm taking that in my inner corner and on my brow bone. And I just do this because it makes my eyes pop a lot more. I do not wear lashes every day, so it just helps my eyes pop. And then after I get done with this, I'm going to take my Maybelline Great Lash. It's just an old mascara, y'all. You can use any mascara that you have. This one isn't particularly all that. And I'm just going to go ahead and put mascara on my lashes.
all night. You make me want you. It drives me crazy. I feel.
Alright you guys, so the last step in this process, I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. And this is just going to ensure that nothing moves all day. Like I said, I'm oily, so I definitely need all the setting I can get. Oh, she cute, she cute. So I just took some clear lip gloss, you guys, and I just put that on top. And like I said, you can put any eye look with this, lashes, lip color, lipstick, anything you want. And this will be a bomb look. This is just a base for whatever you guys want to do. You know, that baddie base. I'm gonna copyright that, y'all, for real. But just leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Alright you guys, let me know how I did for my very first video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.